Hello everybody, this is Robert from Hot Biotech Stocks, and today I have picked two new biotech companies that I think have a very compelling story and is a good time to get in. So if you want to hear why I think that, please keep watching. Before I continue, I want to just tell you that the point of this YouTube channel is just not to give you a tip about buy this stock and without telling you why. Um, I think all of us should do educated investment before you invest your hard-earned money in any company. I think we should find out what the company is doing, what they are about, and before we buy the stock. And that's what I did, especially with biotech companies. As you know, biotech companies have the highest risk reward. So if you are in the right company at the right time, you can get a lot of gain. And that's what I did. I'm a pharmacist. I've worked with drug development for 20 years. So I would go and do my research about these biotech companies, and I would take notes. Then I thought maybe I should put these notes and into a blog so people can read it, which I've done, which I'm going to show you in a few minutes about what I find out about these companies and why I think they're good stocks to get in. So again, if you want to make educated investment, you've come to the right place. So having said that, let's continue. So let's move this here. So the first company I want to talk about is Adamis. And the reason is this compound that you can see on the screen is Simjepi. Simjepi is the generic form of EpiPen, and I'm sure most of you heard about the disaster with the price hike of EpiPen. Mylan, the owner of EpiPen, knew that this drug is badly needed for patients who get, or people who get anaphylactic shock, and they would keep raising the price, and that caused a major firestorm around Mylan. And that's one of the reasons the pharma companies have such a bad reputation. I've worked in pharma companies, and I tell you, there are a lot of good people who join pharma companies because they want to help the people, but these CEOs and marketing people, they do stuff that gives pharma companies very bad reputation. But regardless, going back to Adamis and Simjepi, the reason I like about Simjepi is that EpiPen has a $1 billion product. So if the small Adamis can get 5 to 10% of this market, we are talking about a stock price between $7.50 to $15. And that's what I've explained here. I mean, if you go to my blog, which is hotbiotechstocks.com, if you go to the stock analysis articles, and if you go to Adamis, I'm going to show you, like I have actually a long article about all my findings, and please read and educate yourself. But in the beginning, I have like a summary of why I think it's a good company and good stocks to buy. And I said they are one of the winners of this Mylan firestorm, and they just have the announcement they're going to do a co-promotion deal, which the Streetwise was waiting for, and I'm going to explain soon why this is important. They just submitted another application. They want to use this product in a smaller kids, which is a big market. So it's another good news. And again, if you can get 5 to 10% of this 1.1 billion EpiPen market, we are talking about a $7 to $10 stock price. So let's go to the chart, and here I can explain why the deal is important. So let's go to maybe 1 year chart. So the product was approved here. You're not a big spike here. The product was approved here, and Adamis did the right thing. They decided not to market the product by themselves, and they wanted to have a co-promotion deal. And so the market was waiting patiently for this co-promotion deal. So they waited 1 month, 3 months, 3 months, 4 months, and nothing came. So the stock started to go down. And I guess it picked up again with the hope that maybe in 2018 there's gonna be a co-promotion deal. Nothing came, and look, in the last month, I mean, the stock just went all the way into 250, like a 50% drop. And the reason was that company was totally silent about this co-promotion deal. And the market doesn't like uncertainty. They maybe thought there will be no news or no deal. So everybody panicked and started to sell. But just the other day, right here, company announced that they're very close to a final co-promotion deal, and the stock went up with huge volume. And is settling now here. And this is almost the same thing happened. I'm going to show it with QTNT. a company that I followed but I missed to get in. QTNT, they have a that's the 1 year chart. They have a like genetic testing instrument, and which is a huge market potential. And they were like, they had to do some validation studies to test their instrument, the machines, and they keep delaying in that. And the stock just got crushed. And it went back again, and there was no news, there was delays again, it was crushed again. So because again, they don't like delays, they don't like uncertainties, because market thought maybe they can never do these studies. So last month, let's do 3 months. So here they announced that actually they are actually almost finishing up their studies that they need to do to market this instrument, and the stock went up huge. And they settled down again, and you can see it settled down again around 5 days. This is a 5-day moving average, and it went up again. And I totally missed that trend. I was looking at the stock, I thought it's going to come back down again, but it didn't. It just went from 350 to 450, which is what, 30% up. So I think same thing might happen with ADMP. Let's go back to ADMP chart. I think the stock, if it can stabilize around $3, and if I go to the $7 chart, and I'm gonna do 5 minutes so you can see what I'm talking about. So if the stock can stabilize around $3, so give it a couple of days. If the stock stabilizes around $3 and start to move up again, I would get in, because if the news of this co-promotion comes, we are talking about a major bump in the stock market, in the stock price. I'm sorry. So again, monitor the stock for a couple of days. If it stabilizes around $3. And again, if it goes up, I mean, if this 20-day moving average comes down, but the stock starts to push through the 20-day moving average, it's time to get in. Okay, and the next stock I'm going to talk about is Ultragenyx, and they have the ticker of RARE, and the reason for that is that they're actually focusing on rare genetic diseases. And this is pretty smart, because rare genetic diseases have a very few patients, and the big pharmas usually don't go after this kind of indications. So this is an area with very low competition, and you don't need the Salesforce army to market these products. It's pretty easy. You need smaller studies, but you take a lot of risk, because it's a smaller study, and if you fail, then you basically fail. But that's so much. But Ultragenyx has done a pretty good job. They have already one approved product, which is going to make around $100 million per year. But the reason I like Ultragenyx, I'm going to go back to my article again and explain, is that they have like a pending drug approval for this indication, and I'm going to bother you to explain. And the approval date is April 17. This is supposed to be a $1 billion market in 4 to 5 years. It's a huge market opportunity for a small company like Ultragenyx. And they just today, they announced that they got the MAA approval. MAA is a European approval. So they already have the European approval for this indication, and the FDA approval is April 17. And I think the stock has a room to run up to April 17. And the reason I'm saying is that they did a secondary offering, and the smart money, the investors, get into the stock at $57 back in January. But the stock right now trades at $49. So, I mean, if the smart money went in at 57 and the stock is trading at 49 now, I think the stock has a minimum room to around to $57, $60. And I'm going to show you in the chart. Another thing about I like about this company is that they have a very strong balance sheet. They just sold one of the vouchers for $130 million. You can read in my article what that is. And also they raised via secondary offering $250 million. So just added $380 million to the balance, and they had already $250 million in the bank. So they have $600 million, which gives them enough fund to market this product and continue with their pipeline and do whatever they want to do. So it gives me like peace of mind that they have no money issues. And another thing I like about this company, they have a deep pipeline. There's another couple of compounds that they have late in the development, and they have big opportunities. So this company looks pretty good. But as I tell you, the market knows this. So the company is already worth $2.5 billion. But I don't think that their BLA approval, the drug approval, is fully priced in, because you can never be 100% sure that FDA will approve. But if it's approved, I would give like another 20% up for the stock price. So let's go back to the chart and look at the rare. Here, I'm gonna go to the 3 months. You can see that they made a secondary offering, and for the people who don't know what secondary offering is, please go to my blog. I have a video, introductory videos about what biotech companies is, what phase 3s are, what secondary offerings are, and what happens to companies. I encourage you to educate yourself, watch the videos, and I'm sure you're gonna find values. So I was looking at this stock yesterday, and I thought if it breaks above 48 here, it's gonna go up to the 60. And just this morning they announced the MAA approval already broke the 48, so it is on the way up. I wanna chase it, maybe it's gonna hit here and come back a little bit at 49. You can get in at 49. But this, I think, the stock is on the way to 60, which is not 20%. If I go to 7-day chart and let's do 5 minutes. Again, the stock is in a resistance now. Maybe it's gonna pull back a little bit in the coming days to 48 something, and I would get in then. If it pulls back, get in. But I think it's hitting a resistance here. It's gonna be, if it breaks above, it's gonna run again. So it's tough. But if you're in long term, I will get in today or tomorrow. But if you want to gain 1 or 2% extra, monitor the stock. So that's basically what I wanted to say, and I hope you find the value in this video. Thanks for watching. If I missed something, please leave a comment. If there's anything you want me to cover, again, leave a comment. I would like to hear back from you. If you like the video, please give a thumbs up or subscribe. I'm gonna do this kind of videos twice a week and post it. So if you subscribe, you're gonna not miss my videos. And if you go to my blog and subscribe to my email, I'm gonna shoot you very quick swing trades. If you're into that, maybe trades that can give you 5% per week, you can make 20% per month. Again, thanks for watching and happy trading.